Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another Q&A for you guys where you ask the questions and I answer. All right, so let's get started. All right, the first question is of concern. A couple of people were concerned about me and I didn't know there was something to be concerned about, or at least that I was showing that something was wrong with me. But you guys know me so well that you notice a little bit. I mean, nothing is terribly wrong with me. I just have a lot going on in this head of mine. So here's the first question. Okay, so first question says, Tyra, you are beautiful inside and out. Okay, babe, have a good workout. Huh? Have a good workout.
Of course. They got me going now, you know I'm up.
All right, go work all that energy out then.
Huh?
Go ahead and work all that energy out then.
Yeah, buddy.
Bye, love you. All right. My husband, as usual, interrupted me. All right, so Tyra, you are beautiful inside and out and a classy woman. Well, thank you. Something seems to be stealing your fire. Whatever it may be, I will keep you in my prayer. But that was not it. Okay. This one says, how are you doing? I'm doing fine, thanks. And then she says, you look like you are unhappy. I hope everything is okay with you and your family. Tanita, everything's okay with me and the family. Thank you so much for asking. My family is great. They are my biggest supporters and they really pitch in all the time to help me out. So thank you so much. But nevertheless, there are some things that have been going on with me and they're all business related. I'm going through some growing pains with my business and I have been torturing myself because I have been questioning whether I'm making the right steps for my business, and truthfully I shouldn't, because I gotta trust God and I gotta trust my heart. I gotta go with my heart, and sometimes money is placed in front of you and it's so easy to do, but you know that you're selling your soul for that. You know, so in a nutshell, let me explain it to you. In 2015, when I moved here to Georgia, I decided that I wasn't going to go back to TV and I was going to pursue event planning full-time. Okay, I explained the whole thing behind that in another video, so I don't want to repeat it again. So yeah, so when I decided to go full-time in 2015, I thought I wanted to be an event planner and a wedding coordinator, etc. But then I realized that that's not what I wanted to do. Plus, I decided that I didn't want to make 10 centerpieces for 10 tables. And on this stage of my life, as my second career, I don't want to do anything that's gonna suck me dry and take the fun out of it. I want to have fun and make money doing what I love. And I knew that making 10 centerpieces and then another one for a welcome table and this for that, it was just going to take way too much of my time, and then I was going to resent it. So I learned that after a year and a half, and then God reveals things to me. And then that's how the whole YouTube channel came along. So I decided that I was only going to do what I enjoy. So I decided that my services were only going to be event design and setup, which means that I will meet with you for an hour. We will talk about what your vision is. I will suggest what you should get, and then the day of I will put it together for you, whether a backdrop or it was anything that I already had as far as my centerpieces. I wasn't going to make 20 of them for you on the day off, which meant that I will have to take smaller parties, which was fine because I have my family, I have my channel, and I can just do an event or 4 events a month, which is fine. But and that was okay then when I wasn't getting a lot of clients because nobody knew me. But now that I have my channel and my name is getting out there, I'm getting offers to do bigger events, and I don't really want to do that, but I don't really want to turn down the money either. So that sends me on a spin, you know, because as much as you think that 63,000 subscribers is a lot, it really isn't when it comes to like making the amount of money one event can give me, you know, against, you know, what I can make, let's say, on ad revenue. So that's what's been, you know, driving me crazy. But at the same time, there's the bigger picture. There's the bigger picture, because the reason that I am getting the phone calls is because of YouTube. So it's just like a catch-22. So basically, for the bigger goal, I do need YouTube. Because for the bigger goal, I want the party to come to me instead of me going to the party. And for that, you know, I need to brand myself and market myself and put myself out there, which takes a longer time, which means that I won't have time for the bigger events. But if I suffer now, tomorrow can be bigger. And it's just very frustrating, especially when, you know, like I forget to get something and I have to stop taping and run to the store and come back and stay up till 3 in the morning editing, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, there are days when it can be pretty frustrating, and I thought I wasn't showing it. But some of you figure it out, but not like me actually making my craft and doing it and enjoying it at the moment when I'm in my zone. It's the best thing on earth. I mean, I enjoy it, guys. I mean, I enjoy it like you guys have no idea. I enjoy it. I just don't want to make 10 of them. I don't want to make 15 of them, you know? So my goal, like I said, is to bring the party to me, which means that I will be getting a venue. So that is my goal, is to get a venue. But in order for me to get a clientele, I need to be bigger than 63,000 subscribers, because although 63,000 subscribers, I love every single one of you guys, but not all of you guys live in Georgia. So I have to grow my audience in Georgia. So that is my goal this year, is to grow my audience locally in Atlanta. I live in Alpharetta, which is half an hour from Atlanta. So like, I really need to focus on growing my audience locally. So that's why I'm going hard. I'm going hard. And I actually just got a little help. I hired someone to help me with my marketing. I'm still not, not making enough money to hire an editor yet, but eventually I will, and that will be a big help, because that is the biggest part. But at the same time, you don't kind of want to let go of that control, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But yeah, at least I have help in the marketing department where I don't have to drive myself crazy doing that. But as far as just, like, I had to learn to be patient. I know that I'm sacrificing money right now, but I know that it will pay off at the end. And my job right now is just to work hard and be ready. Be ready, so when God has everything moved in the right places and the right people in the right time, that I will be ready. That is just my job. I don't need to worry about anything else but to enjoy what I'm doing, work hard, and be ready. And then everything else will happen. I trust and believe that, and I know my God will make it happen for me. And I can go on and on and on about this, so let's move on to the next question. So next question says, what advice can you give on starting your own event planning and design business? How did you book clients, and how did you get so successful on YouTube? Well, thank you. The advice that I'm going to give you is going to be very cliche. Number one, you must start. That's number one. You cannot live in your head. Write everything down, and you must do it. set your goals and then just do it. And the very first thing you have to do is pretty much take every job, free or paid. Just to start your portfolio, you have to take lots and lots of pictures of all the work that you do, and and then you have to make sure that the work that you do is outstanding, because word of mouth is going to travel, or it just may stop right there at that party. Don't just do it half-ass because it's your friend or your family member, because that family member may show a picture to somebody and somebody will say, oh, that's a good job, can I get her number for my party's coming up. You never know. So you have to do an outstanding job, go above and beyond. Don't just do the average. You have to do above and beyond. Word of mouth is going to be your best friend at the beginning, because you're not going to have money to market. So word of mouth is going to be very important. So make sure that you do an outstanding job, no matter whether you're getting paid for it or not. Just make sure it's top notch. And that's how you start a business. Okay, so how did I get clients? Word of mouth was my best friend. And then after that, when I got a little change in my pocket, I started with the knot, and I also did Thumbtack. Thumbtack. Jeez, my tongue. I will have all the information for you in the description box below. How about that? I advertised with the knot and Thumbtack and word of mouth. And then after that, I started my YouTube channel, which advertises to the whole world for free. For free. So there you have it. And of course, there's Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, any type of social media out there, you can advertise for free. Use it. Use it. It's there for free. And that really helps. Okay, so how did you get so successful on YouTube? Well, I don't know. I feel like you guys have to answer that for me. I feel that every YouTuber works very, very, very hard. I feel like I'm a little different. I think I took a different twist. I just didn't want to make it a craft. I wanted to make sure that I had a whole setup. Make you envision the whole thing. I just didn't want to make one thing and just take a little video of it. I wanted you to picture yourself at the party. So I think that's what makes me different, and therefore I think that's what's helping me grow. So yeah. Next question is, what is the best advice you can give me as a new YouTuber? How to get followers, likes, and viewers? Well, this is pretty similar to the previous question. You just have to go above and beyond. Make sure that your work is excellent, that you present it well, and that you are different than everyone else. Don't follow what everyone else is doing. You can start by doing that to figure out who you are as a creator, but find your way. Like at the beginning, I was doing some of the someone advised for me to do one of those Dollar Tree videos, like the hauls and stuff. And although I enjoyed it, for my viewers to get to know me, because I was able to just talk and chit chat a little bit, I realized that the actual me getting something from Dollar Tree and showing you what it is and whatever wasn't me. It wasn't me. It did give me a few followers because people love that, and that was great. But at the end of the day, I stopped making them because it wasn't me. I rather do like a short blog. I was spending way more money doing that, getting unnecessary things that I would not even use. So that wasn't cost effective for me. And I thought that, if I just wanted you to get to know me, I can just do a blog and I don't have to spend anything. So yeah, so you have to just be you. That is so true when they say that. You have to be you, do what you love, and then when you do what you love and love what you do and know who you are, that's number one. You have to know who you are. Then everything will fall into place. It really does. And you have to trust God. And don't go crazy like I do sometimes. Seriously. All right, next question. What are your goals with YouTube? I want over 1 million subscribers on YouTube. I want to be the Casey Neistat of event design. That's my goal. for sure. Next question, guys, is in Spanish, and it's from Instagram, and she said, "Harías video en YouTube en español," which means, guys, will you make videos on YouTube in Spanish? Bueno, la verdad que me encantaría, pero la verdad es que ahorita no tengo tiempo. Pero cuando yo haga mucho más dinero y consiga un editor que me pueda hacer los videos o me pueda editar los videos, entonces sí. Pero por ahora, esta humilde señorita no tiene tiempo, así que no voy a poder. Pero estuve pensando que a lo mejor podía poner subtítulos en español abajo, pero eso también me toma tiempo. Así que todo con tiempo, pero muy pronto, así que no se preocupen. Los quiero mucho a todos. ¡Mua! Alright, guys. So what I said was that eventually I will. Maybe when I have an editor and I will have more time to just tape and I can give the editing to someone else, then I would. But for now, myself and I do the job of 10 people, by the way. So yeah, for now I can't. But eventually that is one of my goals, to make videos in Spanish as well. All right, so next question. What are your work-life balance tips? Given that you work from home, how do you manage it? Do you set and follow a schedule, or whatever inspiration strikes, you follow it and work? Who says I have work balance? I don't. I am literally taping and cooking at the same time. A lot of times, guys. Woo! I'm making my rice and beans. Oh my gosh, you guys have no idea what I do behind the scenes. It's so funny. But I do dedicate Friday nights for family nights. If I'm free on Saturday nights, I'll go out, have dates with my husband. And on Sundays I dedicate it to, in the afternoon, to my daughter and I. So yeah, so that's what I do. And this one says, we'd love to know your beauty routine and fab makeup choices. Your skin looks flawless. Well, thank you very much. And I did not pay her to say that, I promise. My skin is not flawless. This is called lighting, honey. Lighting and tons of makeup caked up in this face. My face is actually very oily and I am acne prone, and I'm a picker, so that doesn't help. So but I'm actually want to try different makeup. I want to try something more natural, and I said that in a video I made last month, I think, and I still haven't tried it. But I have to, because I feel like if I use more of a like organic or bare minerals or something, I don't know. I think that's gonna help me with the oiliness. Although being oily is not so bad because it helps with wrinkles. So yeah. But yeah, I feel silly talking about this. I'm not a beauty guru. I just do my best, I wash my face, I moisturize, I try not to pick. And if I do have a mark, I just add more, concealer or foundation on it so you can't see it, and then I just turn on the light. That's how I get it flawless. All right, next question. This one says, what trend do you see becoming popular for the upcoming year? Funny that you ask, because I do really believe that it's the video that I just made, which is the dessert table swings or the cake stand swings. Some of them call them the cake stand chandeliers as well, swinging chandeliers. Those are beautiful, and that was the reason that I ended up making it, because I saw it on TV. I saw it on 4 Weddings. I think it's the name of the show. Yeah, it was one of the shows where they have like different weddings and then they show you the different types of wedding, and I saw that on one of the weddings and I decided to make my own. So yeah, I think that's going to be very hot, and I love the look of it. And if you go on Pinterest, you'll see beautiful pictures of them. This is the way that I figure it will be cost effective for you, and I made it happen for you. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you guys make it for your wedding or any event. It's so pretty, so pretty. Next, I have a couple of questions that are very important, and I'm very glad that you guys asked. The first one says, hello darling. Hey love, What advice will you give to me to help me charge for materials in my time without feeling guilty for charging people? Second question was almost similar, and she said, what formula do you use for pricing for services? Well, one thing before I give you my answer, I want to say to anyone who wants to start a business is that there are so many, it's 2018, there are so many resources out there that you can find whatever answers you may need for your business. And the easiest way, ask Google, ask Siri, how do you do this? How do you do that? How do you figure things out? Because a lot of time I'm doing that. Never stop learning, never stop asking. Don't wait for other people. Figure it out on your own. There's the library, bookstore, Audible, YouTube, and figure it out, but when it comes down to it, if you're giving out a service, you have to know your worth, how much work you're putting into, and you have to charge accordingly. Don't shortchange yourself, and just do your research. If you're a business owner, you're starting a business, you cannot wait for things to come to you, somebody to give you an answer. You pray on things and you ask God to help you, but you have to move. Okay, God will just put you in the right place, but you have to keep seeking and looking. Okay, but since you look for me, I'm going to give you my answer. I'm preaching, sorry. Okay, so I'm going to break it down to you, and I'm also going to write it right here so you guys can follow a little bit. And I'm also going to leave you with the website in my description box below so you can actually read it and figure it out on your own with your own numbers. Okay, all right, so basically what you have to charge is for your supplies plus your labor plus your overhead, which is usually 10 to 50% times 2, and that's how you charge your clients for your crafts. So you have to go to craftsprofessionals.com. I will link it below, and then you guys can figure it out. Don't feel guilty about charging your friends or family members. I live far away from my friends and family members, and my new friends here, they are more than happy to pay me my worth. I have even tried to give them discounts and they don't want to take it, and I'm glad. I'm also a sucker. I can be a sucker like that. It's easier to not be a sucker with strangers, but when it comes to friends and family members, you do want to give them a break, but I wouldn't do more than 10%. But it depends on how much work you're putting into it, because if at the end of the day you're exhausted and you're like, I am going to charge every single tier on this, you should. Don't feel bad. All right, guys, this is it, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for the questions. I hope you like my answers. Bye.